What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode where you show me how you theme your droid. Now first off, I want to start things off as usual by saying thanks to everyone that submitted your setup last week. I really appreciate it. Now no one voted last week, but there seem to be two favorites, and that was Julian and Sebastian. So if you guys want that Substratum add-on key for your Samsung devices, let me know in the comment sections down below. Now remember guys, this is an interactive series, so let me know your thoughts on these setups in the comment sections down below. And remember to vote for who you think had the best setup. Now without wasting any more time, let's get this thing started. Now the first setup is by Abhishek on his Lenovo P2. It's a dark theme with red, blue and white. It looks very sci-fi to me. Now I do like his setup a lot. The wallpapers and the icons are all matching. And for his setup, he's using Nova Launcher Prime with a grid size of 10x7. He used two icon packs. One is a Toro icon pack and the other is Dakoin icon pack. Now the Dakoin icon pack is just simply an icon pack for your app drawer. Now the wallpaper he said he got from Google+, and he is using the Super Widget Pro to get the time and date. The actual name of this widget is called OPX for Super. Now the Google bar, I see he tried to make it fit in with the wallpaper, but for some reason I'm not really digging this particular one. It looks too squared and it goes against the curved lines and outline of the girl on the wallpaper. To me, it kind of throws it off. It doesn't really blend in, but hey. Now as you can see here, Abhishek used the same picture on his wallpaper to go on the background of his keyboard. Now I do like that. It shows some amount of coordination. So round of applause for Abhishek. Thanks for submitting, man. I really do appreciate it. Next up is Amanda, back once again with a very awesome setup. Now this one is a stark difference from the first one that we saw. In this, it's a very light and fresh theme. I really love her choice of colors for this one. Teal and orange is always a winning combo in my book. Now the setup looks like it came from one of those home furnishing magazines. It really looks very clean and modern. It's another multi-page setup of hers. Now on the first screen, pretty minimalistic here with just a time and date widget. It is a KLWP preset, and this one is called Fancy Home by Jordan X. I'll leave a link in the description below for his Google Plus profile page. All right. Now the icon pack she's using here is a Plexus icon pack by George, I'm not going to pronounce that, and Fantastic Designs. She also has a Google search bar here, and I love the added color at the end. It's not too much, but the added pop-up color is very complimentary. Also, it seems to be some form of function to this. Now if you click on the little arrow icon here, you will see a pop out of some of our favorite apps like Hangout, Facebook, etc. Now at the bottom, what looks like an app drawer icon is not just an app drawer icon. If you actually press on it, it actually navigates to other pages. Now speaking of other pages, she has 3 more pages to her home screen setup. The first one being her agenda page, which features her calendar. Now the second one is her music page, which once again looks pretty minimalistic, which seems to be the idea behind this whole preset. Alright, now one thing I'm not too fond of is the color of the font used here. She uses a gray color, and as you can see, it's not too visible at all. I think perhaps a white or orange color would look much better here. Now the final page is her weather page, and on this page it has a large image of the current weather as well as a forecast for the next 4 days. Now for this, she's using the Plexus weather component from Zabun Alexander. Now I really like this theme a lot, Amanda. Thanks for sharing. Now third up is Endo with a pretty simple yet interesting setup. It's very colorful, so if you like super bright colors, then maybe you're gonna like this wallpaper. Alright, now we got this from the Samsung theme store, and it's called Curve. Now the reason I said this setup looks very interesting is because, well, look at it. He has his apps literally all over the screen. So it seems he has 2 pages of apps. One is his regular apps like Instagram, Snapchat, etc. And the other one is just like a bunch of games that he plays. Now the icons he's using here is the Android O icons from the Play Store, and the widgets are just the stock Samsung widgets. So if you're a superhero fan, you might like the wallpaper on his lock screen. He said he got it from the Samsung theme store, and it's called Purplish. So yeah, pretty interesting setup, Endo. Thanks for sharing. Next up is Jose with a really cool setup, and I love the choice of color here. Did I tell you guys that blue is my favorite color? Yeah. Now I definitely love the icon choice here as it blends in seamlessly with this wallpaper, as well as the Google search bar. Now for this setup, Jose is using a high shoe template by Rashad. He's also using Nova Launcher Prime with a grid size of 7x8, and the wallpaper he says is from Sebastian Pereira's collection on Google+. Now this is another minimalistic setup, but he did put a ton of work into it. Firstly, he has 2 widgets. The first one being the Google bar widget, which he made using the KWGT app. Now according to Jose, he used the materialistic G icon by Sikebo Giraz and then Google some slant Google lines, added it to a black background and did a bit of magic, and then presto, this widget was created. Now to me it's pretty dope and I do like the effort that went into it. Now the time and date widget here is also another self-made widget using the KWGT app. Now what's interesting here is that he has two separate docks, one that has a bunch of his favorite apps and the other one has a music widget. I think it's pretty cool and interesting. I've never seen that before, so thumbs up to Jose for that. Now we did hide the status bar here to offer a more clean look, and you can access this by just pinching on the home screen, and that's possible because he uses Nova Launcher Prime with the Google Now integration. Now his icon pack of choice is the Neon Glow icon pack by Victor Vucinic, and Jose is using an LG device, but according to him he hates the ugly nav bars that it comes with, so what he did was swapped it out for the Pixel nav bar. Now it's even using the rounded corner apps to give it a nice contemporary feel. I'm really digging the effort that you put into this, Jose. Really inspiring. Thanks for sharing. Now the fifth and final setup comes from Tech Talk with another minimalistic design. He has a 2-page setup with not much on it, but what intrigued me was the widget on top. Now, as you can see, it does have a Google search widget on the top. However, because of its preferred style, this too is minimalistic, and this particular widget is from the KWGT app and it's called Mini KWGT. Now it's also using Nova Launcher like pretty much everyone else, and its grid size here is 10 by 8. His icon of choice is the Mason icon pack. Now to achieve this particular look, he's using an app called Blur One, and with this you're able to control the shadow and blur of your wallpaper. It's a pretty dope setup, man. Thanks for sharing. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it for me in this video. I do hope you liked it. If you did, let me know by smashing that thumbs up button down below. And remember guys, you can submit your setup at any time. Information on how to do so is in the description box down below. As always guys, you've been awesome. My name is Dakoin and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Z